today I want to talk a little bit about doing sales. This thing is shaking. Let me just stabilize it. Okay, Jeffrey is sleeping, so let me have a heart-to-heart talk with you. Maybe you will be seeing this, maybe you will not be seeing this. It doesn't matter. But okay, let me just talk about sales in our industry, which is new skin. Now you know that every month we have to clock like 2,000 to 3,000 points, and I believe many of you do feel that it is a burden to us, or I might want to share some of my sales experience with you on like how I used to struggle with my sales. Okay, first and foremost, I am not trained to do sales, and I believe nobody's born to do sales. So sales is definitely something that can be trained, and you don't need to be a liar, or don't need to convince people. Basically, over the years when I do sales, it has evolved. The first sales that I had was land banking, which that kind of sales is really hardcore sales, whereby the person do not need the product and we need to shove it down the client's throat. So a lot of times it's a lot of staging that is involved, and which I think it is not appropriate or not necessary in our industry at all. Okay, and then I was done with bank sales. Of course, in the bank, I wouldn't say that all the products are the best for the clients, or some of the clients are not, they can't afford the products at all. But because we had to meet some sales targets, we have to also shove the products down the client's throat. And a lot of times we have to have a huge range of products whereby we will allocate their huge funds to. So I guess the best kind of sales is new skin sales, because these are the products that people really need. Okay, and you know, things like TR90 is the best product by far I see. If you actually go to Guardian or Watsons, you'll know that there is no such product like TR90. Now basically I've seen like liver detox, those kind of products, which cost like $100 over to $200 minimally if it is a good enough product, or it's a brand that many people know, and it probably lasts maybe 1 month or so. It kind of curbs your appetite, but it does not help you to build up your structure with this, which is your core muscles. And this is the problem, that is the people would need to go back to the shelves to get the products. So this will cause our clients to basically always be wasting money to sustain their weight throughout the months or throughout the rest of their lives. So TR90 is something that is one-off, and it brings our problem, or it helps us to build our core muscles or our structure of a building. So basically, if you keep it in check, we do not rebound. So we make sure that our metabolism is in place. This is normally what I tell my clients. So the amount of money that we always have this problem, whereby clients tell us that $2,000 is too much to get a weight loss. But basically, our product is not for weight loss. Okay, weight loss is just a byproduct. It is a byproduct, or it is just on the way to being healthy. We get back our weight, or we look good again. Now TR90, you realize that when clients take it, their complexion, they become much more radiant, and their hair becomes much more volumed, or their hair texture becomes better. They're much shaped, and another thing is they are better in their antioxidants levels, and also the overall health becomes better. So $2,000, honestly, this is how I always position my clients, is that I think $2,000 is too cheap for you. I think it's too cheap. If I am a retailer, I probably will charge you maybe a 10 to 20,000 just for the kind of outcome that you have from TR90. Now, all these are information based. Remember, it is all information based. A lot of times it's about how you deliver this value to your client. You know, it's about how you look at your client, your body language. Look at how I express myself. Okay, body language. And sometimes when you are talking, these are not techniques, but these are just human nature. When we are emphasizing on something, we pause and we look at the client. So we do not keep on rattling and telling them how good this product is. Okay, this is just my point of view. You don't have to apply it. Please, you do not have to apply it. Now, what I normally tell my client is that you can always go out and get a product from Guardian or Watson. I am not going to stop you, because the products that are on Watson's or Guardian are definitely good. Otherwise, they can't be marketed, they wouldn't be on the shelves, period. Okay, but the thing is, the objective is different. The thing that you want from the product is totally different from what you see from TR90. So if you're looking for a long-term solution, you pay for your solution. Okay, and if you want a short-term solution, you just want to maybe cover some of your problems, go to the toilet more frequently, please, by all means, go to Guardian or Watson's. We totally respect their decisions, but our core value and our responsibility is only to explain properly and clearly, communicate properly, clearly, and to the extent that our client understand what we are talking about. If they do not understand, please go back and repeat yourself. That's it. We do not fall into arguments. We do not argue about other products. We will never talk bad about other products, because this is integrity. Never walk away from any appointment or any relationship without your integrity, because it will lower your self-esteem. Okay, please trust me, because I do love you guys. And always trust your clients' point of view, because they are adults. They know what they want. Most of the people know what they want. They are just testing you on how firm you are on your position. So just be sure that 我们去把这个东西沟通到位，这就是我们的理念，这是我们的原则，这是我们应该做的事。我的工作只是沟通到位，而不是一定要卖你产品。This is the kind of vibe that I will give my client. And at the end of it, if you see that your client is a little bit indecisive, or need to ask who and who, need to think about it, or has some kind of uncertainty, the most important is the transfer of belief. If you have a lot of belief, you have 200% belief, when you are talking to your client, you look into the eye and you transfer the belief. Okay, so if let's say your client is low on the belief and you're low on the belief, basically you're transferring disbelief, no matter what you say. Trust me, okay? But as long as you are very firm, you are transferring assurance and believe. Always believe that all your clients want the best for themselves and they want to choose the right products. Always believe everyone do not want to waste their money. Always believe they always want to meet the best consultant. It's just that they don't know who. So you're there to tell them you are the right client. Sorry, you are the right consultant. You are capable to give them what they want, and you are the best. So please transfer this belief to your client. Always reassure, 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 over and over and over and over again. Sincerity always works. Sincerity, heart, sincerity, sincerity, sincerity. Okay, sincerity always works. So okay, other than price issues, which you can never know whether this person is telling you the truth about the budget, there's only one thing that we cannot overcome is price objections. But you can always do a soft fact find at the beginning of your presentation, like what kind of car they're driving, where they're staying, okay, and where do they normally eat, what kind of job they have, how many children they have, what kind of lifestyle. You can observe the watches they wear, the kind of clothes, the brand. Basically, from a person, you know how much the affordability of this person you can gauge. Trust your instinct, okay? It always works. And normally $2,000 in Singapore is probably $20. You can't do much with $2,000, okay? So trust yourself. Close yourself first to help this person before you go for an appointment, and be sure, do not think about the points that you need to clock. Focus 100% on your client. Focus 100% on your client. Forget yourself. Forget yourself. Forget your points. We are goal orientated in helping the client, not in clocking our points. Points is a byproduct. It is a byproduct of helping our clients, in being clear in our communication, in being the best consultant for them, and helping them to believe in themselves, and our points will be settled. Do not worry about your points. This is the last thing that I want you to do, is to be worried about your points. New skin products are the best. H-Lock is the best. Don't worry that it cannot be solved. Okay, so good night everyone. I hope I've helped you. I love you guys. And tomorrow I talk about how to generate leads. Okay, bye bye. Thank you. Good night. Mwah.